Howdy folks, this is Tim from Box Stock Garage. So, shot a video a little bit earlier, and that was kind of pre-clear, and got the clear on, got the body on, got the rear spoiler on, and let's take a look at what we've got. Oh, what do you know? It's just a box top. Okay, enough of that. So, there she is. So it's the McLaren Honda MP4/4, driven by none other than Ayrton Senna, and it's done. It's a roller. The wheels even turn. So I'm pretty stoked to have gotten through this kit, especially with the masking and some of the painting. But the aftermarket decals, they didn't have a map of what goes where. So I kind of, again, like I mentioned previously, I used this book that I had, and that section for the 1988 season. So let's see, back out again so you can see. So it's a different car on the cover, but where I had it open, that was the one we're talking about, and it is actually down here on the cover in the small kind of thumbnail picture. Funnily enough, I have second shop stewards here. Hello. Yes, we're done. Yep. Funnily enough, I've got 1/20th of the Parma Brabham, and also Alan Jones FW7. So those are coming up at some point in the future. But anyway, back to this guy. Really pleased with it. I think the paint is spot on. So again, that's the TS36 fluorescent red. So I'm really liking what we ended up with here. I'm going to do a bit of handling. So the belt's down in there. Apparently Senna didn't run the we'll call it a headrest, so that was kind of interesting. The instructions specified leaving that off. Had a bit of a scare the other day with the mirrors. I had them sitting after I painted the stems of the mirrors, the stalks, whatever. I had to paint those black, and then I set them on the instruction sheet, and then I was doing something else up here. Oh, it's for my shoot with the fire truck. And then I just picked up the instructions and moved them over, and then a little bit later I looked down on the floor and I saw this little fleck of fluorescent red, and it was one of the mirrors, and then I was like, oh great, where's the other one? Hopefully I didn't step on it or roll over it in my chair, but I did find it, so those went on. Take a look at the bottom. Not much to see really, but I'm really happy with how this turned out. And again, we got the Marlboro on the back as well. So this is the reveal for the under 1,000 group build 2024, sponsored by Mike over at Don't know why we stopped recording in the middle of me giving a shout out to Mike over at Model Speed Shop. So Mike, again, thank you so much for putting this together this year. It's been an honor. I've had a blast. It's a great community. There's a lot of great builds that came out of this. So again, thank you so much. While I was talking and not realizing that my camera had actually stopped, I popped it onto this turntable. So I did want to point out the decals, Taboo Design. Decals were great. I mean, other than not having, the map or whatever, but big deal. Like I've said already a few times, I was able to get around that. I think everything is pretty darn close to where it was historically. The shell down here on the side, that appears different on some of the pictures, but again, it's not. It's kind of interesting that it seems like maybe in some of the races, maybe the font was a bit smaller or something like that. No biggie. I'm still quite happy with that. The interesting thing with these is the Marlboro that you see here, the large Marlboro, and then the small one with the pennant or the flag at the end of it. And then the same on the other side, the large one and then the small one up the side. Those are each actually two pieces, which was strange to me. So basically for this side, I had to put on the BORO and get it nudged up against the very front there, get it to lay down. Then I had to come back with the MARL, and of course I had to get them hopefully lined up and the right spacing. And the same with the little one down here. So I put the back one on because I knew that the front of the flag or the pennant kind of lined up there. So I put that on and then did the BORO. And then over here on this side, same thing. Got the pennant lined up, but it had the BORO. Once I got that down, then I did the MARL, and these are also two pieces. So that was odd. Maybe it was just because of kind of the complex surfaces and stuff. I don't know. But either way, it wasn't a struggle or anything. Similarly, these up the back. See if I can zoom in without screwing things up too much. I'm going to try and get a bit closer. And then we're going to move the camera. Rather than keep picking the kit up and everything, because we're almost done. But similarly, that's four decals as well. But that makes more sense because you've got the the two different wing surfaces, and then you've got the metal bracket that splits it in half. So anyway, all of that, what we ended up with is something that I'm really very, very happy with. I'm going to get her up on the shelf and then see what's next. I'm going to get my USAC build going. But we'll turn it sideways and do one last kind of zoom in. So there we go again. The under 1,000 group build 2024, hosted by Mike over at Model Speed Shop. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you for all of your encouragement on these videos, and it's been a blast, and we will see you all on our next builds and shout outs and stash ads and all that stuff. So thanks again to a wonderful community. Have a great night, folks. This is Tim from Box Stock Garage. Hit that sub button, give us a like, leave us a comment. See you next time.